Konnichiwa and welcome back everyone to the Mangamon YouTube channel. It's a change of scenery today. It's our special day. We are now, at least we've reached the 1-year anniversary here at Mangamon. Honestly, I am very happy because I've been here for almost a year and I am loving every single second. Every time I clock in, I'm actually happy to be here. But we are not talking about that today. We are going to finish up with like the recap for Jujutsu Kaisen. So I told you guys before that I was watching it just so that I could finish it within this week, but of course adulting decided to step in once again. But I was able to watch episodes 5 through 10. Actually, I'm almost done with episode 10. So technically I would be doing like a little synopsis of 5 through 9. So we all know that we had gotten to a point where it's the end of the juvenile detention center arc, where unfortunately, for those that do know, and I'm sorry to have to make you remember that, Itadori Yuji died, and of course that was very heartbreaking. But the news about it was, unfortunately, it went from being sad news, like it was a tragedy for his new friends, for especially Fushiguro, and for Nobara, since they both just became friends with him. Like literally they all just became acquainted with each other, and then all of a sudden it happened. And now we are at a different arc where he has been brought to life. He has been brought to life due to him unfortunately being held hostage by Sukuna. And I mean, it does make sense because Itadori may have already had superhuman strength, like as like an innate thing. He is gaining more power from Sukuna, so this is technically, you know, what am I getting out of this type of thing. And in the new arcs that followed up after that, we are introduced new characters like Maki Senpai, Panda Senpai, and we have Inumaki Senpai. So these three already loved them, right? So technically they are going to be very helpful in terms of, well, they're mostly helpful towards Fushiguro and Nobara because of, you know, they are technically still newbies there at Jujutsu High, so they have to be prepared. Sorry for the noise. It's Waikiki. What are you gonna do? If anything, they are introducing them to this new challenge or something like that. It's more like, it's giving off the same vibe as My Hero Academia, where they're battling against other schools in terms of like to test out who is the strongest. And already I basically can testify, or at least agree with some majority of the population that have seen or read the manga or anime, and I honestly am not really a fan of Mai. I'm really sorry. I know that I should be, and just because she is Maki's twin does not excuse her for the accident she has caused towards Nobara, mostly Nobara more on towards Nobara-san. And the other character, I wasn't really interested in him. I just zoned him out. But the main thing that I did like was Inumaki's power. Now I understand why he was able to use ingredients for onigiri instead of talking normally, because talking normally, it seems like that's like a way to invoke his power, and it can even make their strong warrior from the Tokyo school like freeze up. And I thought, dang, that is an interesting power he has. So he has to be a new favorite of mine. And we do have other character in mind. Miwa was only introduced to me for a little bit. I already liked her because she likes Gojo Senpai. I would call him Gojo Senpai. I don't care. She likes him, like has a crush on him, and will do anything for him, and I love that. But we're also getting towards the point where I'm getting introduced to Nanami and Mahito. And honestly, obviously I'm kind of not being a fan of this type of villain, so we'll push him to the side. But I can see why a lot of people like Nanami, so I will say yes, I do recommend you watching it. if you do want to come by into the store and get what I showed you, they are definitely still here and they are available. And I will continue watching. I'm about like 14 episodes in, so I have 14 more episodes to go. So I will be doing that. I will be watching more of the episodes and giving my recap off of that later on. But I hope you all enjoyed this little review, a little reaction, like to my reaction, I should say. And hope to see you guys next time. If you're interested in reading our mangas, come on down to Mangamon here near Waikiki in Honolulu, Hawaii. Hope to see you soon. What if we don't see you? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.